Hello everybody, it's Red, and welcome to a game that needs no introduction. But we're gonna go ahead and introduce it anyway. This is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Released in 2017. That was 7 years ago. Ho! It was released for both the Switch and the Wii U simultaneously. A launch title on the Switch, just a regular title on the Wii U. There are no version differences between the two, so I would recommend that you play whichever one you can. But of course, I believe the Switch version is slightly superior because you still have access to the DLC here. Can you get the DLC on the Wii U version? Well, without some shenanigans, you cannot, because... yeah, that happened. But otherwise, no differences at all. I believe the Wii U version loads like 1 second slower, but big whoop. Like, for real, big whoop. But the Switch version, of course, it's mobile, so you can take it to the bank, you can take it to, the middle of the town square, and have fun there. So, I don't know. It's up to you which one you want to play. I recommend playing whichever one you have. So if you have a Wii U, play it on the Wii U. If you have a Switch, play it on the Switch. And if you don't have either, you can do some shenanigans to play it. Yeah, I'm not against any of that, just have fun. But do consider buying the game, because this was really well made, with a lot of love behind it. And what better way to show thanks for a project that has a lot of love than this, actually buying the game and playing it on the Switch. Now, we started 40 seconds ago, and we're already playing. If that doesn't remind you of the NES days, I don't know what does. It's just amazing, back when you could just push a button and start playing the game. That's it. So let's go ahead and grab this Sheikah Slate according to this mysterious voice. It will help us after a long slumber. Apparently we've been sleeping for a really long time. A mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. Weird. Yeah. Link gets an iPad. That's what this game's called. The Legend of Zelda Link Gets an iPad. Anyway, moving on. After we get that, this door opens and we have a couple treasure chests and lots of boxes with some well-worn trousers. You can open your inventory. The tutorials in this game are very non-intrusive, which I really appreciate. They make for a much smoother experience if you ever wanted to replay the game. So, yeah. The voice is still guiding us. That will show us the way if we hold the Sheikah Slate up to the pedestal. So, let's go ahead and do that. Just grab it, hold it up to the pedestal, and... oh, it did a thing. I love Link's reactions in this game. Like, the small things in this game, I always talk about the small things in this or that game, but the small things in this game are just 10 out of 10. No joke. And then we see the outside. Oh no, I don't want to look at it. Can I go back inside and sleep some more?
Link.
Hey, that's me.
You are the light.
I am the light.
Our light.
Your light.
That must shine upon Hyrule once again.
What the heck is a Hyrule?
Now go.
Go where? Just go? Well, yeah. That's the spirit of the game. Just go. I'm not crazy enough to do one of those no stamina, no climbing challenges. Like, I'm not a good enough gamer. This is gonna be a completely vanilla playthrough of the game with the DLC, but for now, let's just take a look at where we can go. An old person was there. And I gotta say, what a gorgeous view. I have to restrain myself from going all Byron and just screaming, I love this! I love that! All the time because I love everything about this game. This is one of my favorites for good reason. I honestly believe that this is one of the best games ever made. So, there we go, got one, got two, oh nice. And a lizard and another beetle. Yay! Awesome. Oh, so many goodies. Yeah, I honestly believe this is one of the best games ever made. It's just so good. I played it for the first time on the Wii U, and it was amazing. And, oh no, I missed a butterfly. There's another. No, I missed the other one. Darn it. I was mashing the button, but apparently not fast enough. Oh, he just sat down. I thought he was just sitting down there the whole time. Anyway, collecting goodies. These will be really helpful because eventually, let's actually talk to the old guy first. Hey. Well met, stranger. It's rather unusual to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. I hope you'll permit me a question. If I may be so bold, are you not chilly? I am literally on fire. Where are we? As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you, this is the Great Plateayu. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. So, Hyrule is a kingdom. Okay, got it. Ooh. That temple there, long ago it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it is sat abandoned in a steady decay. So the kingdom declined 100 years ago, my oh my. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former shell. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. Okay, will do. I'm just gonna leave his snack right there. You can actually take apples and put them in a fire like so. They will start cooking. And then eventually they'll turn into baked apples. Yeah. And I'm gonna leave his one right there because if you grab it, he's gonna yell at you. He's gonna be like, hey, how dare you? Just kidding, you can keep it. You know, with that very passive-aggressive, just kidding, you can keep it way. But yeah. Moving on. I believe if we come over this way, there will be a little something. That's right. Jump into the center of the circle. Yeah, you found me. Huh? You're not Hestu. But you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him. This small seed was given to you by a Korok. It has a distinct smell. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what may happen. What kind of smell? Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking our nose into suspicious places. Okay, I'll definitely poke my nose into suspicious places. Thank you very much. That's great advice, isn't it? Oh boy. Anyway, right here we have the Excalibur. Oh.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Okay. If we check our Sheikah slate... Yeah, there's now a point, you know, right there, blinking in yellow, that we have to go there. We will go there, but for now, let's just grab the Excalibur. Or the Excalibur. You could call it the Excalibur. Anyway, there are some fishies swimming around. Let's see if we can grab them. fishing for the moment is really difficult because all you can do is run up to them, swim up to them really fast, and then press the A button. That's all you can do to fish for now. But later on we will get an easier way to fish, which will definitely be helpful. Oh no, that's really nice. The bird flying in the distance. Anyway, I was saying before about the goodies that you collect. Collect as many goodies as you can. If you have to use them for something like a quest or a recipe, that's what they're for. So don't worry about it. But collect as many as you can, and that will really help you in your journey. So that's why I'm collecting so many goodies here and there. Also, this is an enemy, a bokoblin, but first, a treasure chest. With Hylian trousers. We can actually equip these. 3 defense, 1 defense, 1 defense. And yeah, this means the well-worn trousers are not very useful if you know that this is here. Or if you explore long enough. Now, bokoblins, ordinarily, that would be a red bokoblin. But for the moment, not for the moment, it is actually a blue bokoblin. What is the difference between red and blue bokoblins? Well, blue bokoblins are stronger. How much stronger? About 3 times as strong. Yeah, no joke. Oh, here's an arrow. And a butterfly. Yeah, got it. And here's another. Got it. Okay. Ow! Dude, you just shot me with an arrow. That's not very polite. We can just sit here grabbing arrows all day long? I guess we can. Yay! There, eventually the arrows will stop. Staying on the ground. Because people were abusing this arrow farming method. So Nintendo patched it out. Which means that my version, which is the latest update, doesn't have that kind of arrow farming technique. Anyway, this is where the Sheikah Slate wanted us to go. So let's just go there. Place the Sheikah Slate in the pedestal. Okay, I guess we can do that. Oh, the pedestal. Oh, the pedestal is... Oh, the Sheikah Slate. Oh, the Sheikah Slate in the pedestal. The pedestal in the Sheikah Slate. I see. Okay, you took my iPad. Ah, scary. Sheikah Tower activated. This is not a tower. This is more like a cave. Watch for falling rocks. Isn't that a Yoshi's Island level? No, it's a Mario 64 level, isn't it? A Mario 64 star. Or is it watch for rolling rocks? I think it's watch for rolling rocks. But anyway, everything starts shaking. The wildlife goes nuts. You can actually see the red bokoblins there. They're not here in this adventure. I mean, they are in a couple places, but they are very, very rare. For a reason that I will explain in a little bit. For now, let's just watch all these towers rising from the ground. And the one we're on turned blue. Pretty. Link fell. Ah yes, the Great Plateayu Tower. It's still in local information. Now loading. It's dangerous to go along. Take this. Did you just get my iPad wet? That's not healthy for iPads. Anyway, we get the map for the location. Yeah.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. before it's too late.
Okay. Apparently, there's a gloomy-looking ghost pig? Huh. Okay. Anyway, let's climb down the tower so we can do some things. A lot is being revealed to us. Very slowly, but...
Whoa!
What did you just call me? My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land one after another. It's almost as though a long-dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? Not really. I mean, I've been hearing a voice for a while, so... Although I could not hear anything, I did see you react as if you heard something coming from the direction of the castle. Oh, hit the nail on the head, did I? No, I was just looking at the big thing. Did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No, it's just been talking to me for a few minutes now. I see, well, that's unfortunate. How unfortunate? I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. Huh. 100 years. That's... a lot of things happening 100 years ago, huh? It happened suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. Oh, it's thanks to that golden light, huh? There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. That seems like a fun place. I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we're surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain. Or more foolish. Fool! Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Ooh, can I have it? Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about trade it for a bit of treasure? Yes, he's going to request that we get him some treasure in exchange for the paraglider. And he's gonna show us something. Whenever he wants to go. Don't be hasty now, just follow me. Okay, go, 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 go. Where are you going? Where are you going? Ooh, a shiny! Do you want to talk to me about the shiny? Do you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light? Yeah. It began glowing when the tower rose from the ground, yada yada yada. You want to go there? There's a treasure there probably. What do you think? I want the treasure there for my paraglider. Yeah, a fair exchange. I believe that's a fair exchange indeed. You know, a piece of treasure, maybe priceless, for a paraglider. Ooh, a froggy! Yeah, that does sound like a fair trade. Oh no, I scared a butterfly because I was sprinting. One thing that I have deactivated is the minimap. There we go. Along with the minimap, you can see a few different things like the weather forecast, the time of day, as well as the noise maker. Sorry, not the noise maker. The noise thingy, that purple thing. If we stay quiet, we don't make noise. If we move, we make some noise. If we sprint, we make a lot of noise. If we crouch, we make very little noise. Yeah. And also the temperature. So, you know, this is Oman-Au Shrine. Oman-Au is, of course, an anagram for Aonuma. You know, A.J. Aonuma, one of the best people who ever lived. And yeah, this game will have a few references to, you know, real life stuff. This is more like an homage. But there will be references and homages here and there for many different things. There's a place named after the late Nintendo president, Eiji Aonuma. Sorry, not Eiji. Satoru Iwata. So yeah, there are a few references here and there. And homages. Now, coming down here, again, please pay attention to the little things, Link's reactions to everything. To you who sets food in this shrine, I am Omanau, in the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Magnice's trial. Ooh, that's such a shiny. Place Archicus Lake right there. And authenticated distilling rune. What's a rune? Also, I can't believe my birds have been quiet for over 20 minutes now. This is very uncommon. I mean, they're just having fun watching the window. And we got Magnices! Yes, manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. So, how does this work? Well, you use it, and then you can manipulate magnetic things. Like so. Here's a reference to Ocarina of Time. At least it reminds me of that tunnel in the Forest Temple. And then right up here, we get this. You can only manipulate metal things. You can't manipulate concrete things. And if something is too heavy for you to push, Magnices is very strong. So you can use that to push things, like that Guardian Scout. Yeah, push it into the water and it can't swim. This water is deep enough to where it can't swim, but Link can waddle. Not waddle, wade. Yeah, wade through it. So yeah, that's the easiest way to take care of that guy. We don't have enough weapons at the moment to kill it, especially on Master Mode. If we take too long, then getting some drift, then yeah, things will be a little nasty. I'll explain the differences later, but yeah, there are differences. So here we get a treasure, the Traveler's Bow. And now that we have a bow and arrows, we can actually shoot stuff. Yay! Let's open the gate, and we're at the end. Here is Oman-Au, the mummy. Do I touch it? Oh! Ah! You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero! I am Oman-Au, the creator of this trial! I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. Duty. In the name of Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. What's a spirit orb? Oh, that looks like an orb that's touching my spirit. Am I okay? Is my heart still beating? And we get a spirit orb. Yay! May the goddess smile upon you. I will disappear. My duty here is now complete, so to the afterlife I'll go.
Oh!
Hello, is what you want to say. It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. How do you know? Clairvoyance! Oh, or just perhaps something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what's right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden, that's kind of hard to say, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps that is not true for everyone. Oh. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It's all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry. I get your thing. Can I get a paraglider now? I have yet to finish speaking. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. Yeah, they have elevators. That's pretty cool. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more shrines. Bring me the treasure from each one and I'll give you my paraglider. Hey! We need more now? I said treasure, but I never said there will be only 1 treasure. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself? 3! Since I'm feeling generous, I'll also teach you a trick for finding shrines. Use a vantage point. Yeah. So, if we use our map, we can see those shining blue spots. Those are warp points that we can use to teleport. So that will be very helpful. We can teleport straight away to the top of the tower. Here's a treasure chest. It has EX on it, which means that it is part of the DLC. Because I have the DLC, then that treasure will show up. But yeah, here's an ember. And here's another treasure chest. You can open treasure chests from any direction, it doesn't have to be from the front, so that's really helpful. And then I want to make my way over here, grab this plank. Oh, fishies! I don't want to grab those fishies. Yeah, just grab this plank right here, and keep going this way. There we go. And then come over here. This is a bog. Don't fall into mud bogs, because Link can't swim in the mud. So he's just gonna fade out and die. And die! Anyway, let's grab these 2 treasures. Oh, Link, did you bunch a treasure chest? Why would you do that? We get some fire arrows. And right here, Link! We get some ice arrows. Jeez. Okay. Now, coming over here, we can see that there's a rock. A magnetic rock right down there. Let's go ahead and put it in the hole to plug it up. Like so. Yeah, you found me. And we get another Korok seed. Yeah, Koroks will be hiding all over the place in these short little puzzles. So make sure to seek them out. They will really help your adventure. So, you know, look for Koroks. And then we become Squigglies. And Squigglies become wee. Anyway, what the old dude is going to tell us about is using the Sheikah slate as a scope. Like so. With it, we can place pins, basically beacons that we can see from really far away. And if we do this to the shrines, it will be really easy to see them. Also, by using the minimap, the beacons stay on the minimap, so it's really easy to follow them. But as it was the case with the beginning of the video, you know, when I first started the video, I prefer to play with the HUD disabled, because I believe it makes for a more immersive experience. I have to actually use the terrain to go places. I have to, you know, use the big map in order to see where I'm going. It's, I don't know, I feel like it makes for a more interesting gameplay experience. Of course, if you like the HUD, if you like the minimap, use the minimap. If you don't like the minimap, don't use the minimap. This is not the fun police. You can do whatever the hell you want. But I'm gonna be playing it like this, because I have to actually use the different things, the different tools the game gives. Ooh, excuse me. the different tools the game gives me to be able to go places. Yeah. And I just think that that makes for a more interesting gameplay experience. Now, this right here is, I think, a Jomon pottery, but it's upside down. But yeah, it's a pot from ancient Japan or something like that. I'm pretty sure it is. We get some more froggies, just having fun. And then we're just gonna go all the way around here. If you've played the game before, you know what I'm doing. We don't have a shield yet, so... yeah, I don't wanna... oh, I scared the butterfly. Can I get this one? No, I can't. Okay, great. And we make it to Yabai Shrine. Yeah. Here we are, Yabai. Link now doesn't react anymore because he already knows what happens here. So he just goes. Yeah. Isn't that the whole spirit of the game? Just go. So, inside we go. Here we are. In Yabai Shrine. Ooh, I offer this trial. What could this trial be? This is the bomb trial. So here we have another pedestal where we can fit our Sheikah slate. It's authenticated, the Stilling Rune. I wonder what kind of rune we're gonna get this time here in the bomb trial. We get remote bombs. Of course we do. And with these, we now have multiple runes, so we can switch between whatever runes we have. Remote bombs. They are 2 bombs. So, one of them is round, the other one is square. They have different cooldowns, so use them appropriately. Appropriately? Yeah. Here we get a Traveler's Claymore. That's one of the treasures in this shrine. So, yeah, just use bombs. You can break rocks. The puzzles here are not really hard. There we go. It is very simple stuff that anyone starting off the game can figure out. But eventually shrines will get more complicated, as we can see right here. What? Okay. Yeah, the ball is still going. Yeah. The ball is being tossed here and there. Can we be tossed? We can. And then we can grab this treasure chest. Yay. Now, that ball is being tossed. Maybe we can toss it over here. We can actually just throw this bomb like this and skip the puzzle, but because we... you know, because we're doing a Let's Play here, then I guess we can show off what happens when... yeah, we can show off the intended way of solving the puzzle here. So, there we go. Simple stuff. That's what you're supposed to do, but you can skip it just like I showed it. Just like I showed to you guys. Yeah. And here we have Yabai. So he's just gonna say the same thing as the other one. I mean, actually he says some things that are a little bit different, but it's basically gonna be the same. In the name of God is highly I bestow upon you the Spirit Orb, yeah, yada yada yada. And then we get a Spirit Orb. It's not too long, to the point where it's bothersome, but you can skip it in order to make it faster. Yay! May the God smile upon you. Now, you may notice that this is gonna take a really long time to load. I'm gonna show you guys a little trick that you can do in the next shrine. You can do it in every shrine, but in the next shrine I'm gonna show you a trick that you can do in order to make this load a little bit faster. So, Yeah, that's a thing that I'm gonna show off. Now, over here we have some rocks. We can toss a bomb and blow them up. Be careful when using remote bombs because they will hurt you. Right here we have another EX. I believe this one is free. I don't know. I don't think it's part of the DLC. If you're playing on the Nintendo Switch version, then that will be there. And you update the game, that is. So, yeah, just some small stuff. Now, the next shrine is that one over there. So let's make our way over to it. Now, here we're gonna see another difference between normal mode and master mode. There's a Lynel in the Great Plateau. Yeah. I'm gonna hide here because I don't want that guy firing arrows at me. They will kill you in one hit. In the game, there is this thing called one-hit protection, where if you have full health, you don't immediately die. Oh, he's coming over. He's coming over. Okay, he stopped. Oh, jeez. That is really scary. Anyway, I want to run over here and hopefully grab the shield before they do. Oh, crap. You missed. I'm gonna grab this honey right here. Ow. Now the bees are fighting them. What? Wait. Oh my goodness, he's getting shot by his own buddy. That's great. Anyway, the bees are going after them. That's great. It saves us a lot of... Oh, crap, I missed the lizard. That saves us some effort. And I missed a butterfly. Here's another one, and I missed it. Now, over here, there are going to be a couple mushrooms that I want to grab. Because they will make our life a little bit easier. So here's a rush room. And right down here, there should be another. Yay. Like this. There we go. Okay. There are more rush rooms over in... where is it exactly? That alcove right back there behind the tree. So if you want to grab those, they will be helpful. But for now, I just want to grab those two. That's more than enough for me, for what I want them to do. There are also stamelish rooms all over the place. They are very plentiful, so I'm not worried about picking them up. Here's another Korok. Sometimes they will just be in places that are a little bit hard to reach. Yeah. And right here we have a torch. This is a helpful piece of equipment. Inside we have some more ingredients like spicy peppers. Oh, I don't want to read the diary. Yeah, if you read it, it's just gonna talk about, what is it? Okay, let's also grab this axe. Yeah, it's gonna talk about a recipe. And this is where we get the cooking tutorial. Here's a pot lid. It works as a shield. Yeah. So, cooking. It's really interesting because you can mix different ingredients and get special effects. For example, this spicy pepper right here isn't gonna do me anything at all if I just eat it. But if I hold it in my hands and cook it in a pot, we get spicy peppers. Yeah, baby. Spicy sauteed peppers, that is. You can see the little snowflake. That means that this has a special effect, which will... This is a recipe which will make our... make our resistance to cold more resistible. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Here's a hasty mushroom skewer. That's gonna make us run faster. One important detail to remember is that you cannot mix different effects. So, if you have one effect and you want to mix it with another, then you will just get no effect. You can only have one effect per dish. But, got it. Nice. But yeah. Now, I want to make sure that I'm lined up really nicely. I think this is good enough. And there we go. Also, this right here is a Korok leaf. Yay. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Okay, we're good. And then, I like crouching in order to go through these things because they make you go slower. And so it's easier to control. So, there we go. Now, in order to make our way to the next shrine, we have to do some climbing. Yeah. And to speed up climbing, what you can do is eat hasty food. This will make you run faster and climb faster, as well as swim faster. So it's really helpful. It's one of the best effects there is. Like, for real, that it really is. If you have no effects going on. Also, you can only have one effect going on at a time. If you have no effects going on, you might as well go for hasty, because it will be useful to you, no matter what you're doing. So, yeah. In order to speed up the climbing... Oh my goodness, a falling star! Oh, it's really close too. Did you see that? Yeah, we can't go there. Shame. That's a little bit of a rare item. Because I have speed up food, I can skip a few of these resting spots. Yeah, otherwise I would not have enough stamina to make my way to those places, to the other resting spots without falling. Without running out of stamina, that is. And in order to speed up your climbing, there are only two ways to do it. The first one is using speed up food, which is what I'm doing here. The second one is by using special gear that speeds up your climbing speed. Yeah. And it has to be special gear. It can't be any gear. It can't be taking off gear. Taking off your clothes does not speed up your climbing. Taking off your weapons does not speed up your climbing. It doesn't save you stamina. The only ways to speed up your climbing speed is indeed by eating speedy food or using the special armor. So, yeah. Also, if you leap when your stamina is red, you're gonna go farther up than you would otherwise. Here we are in Oldham Shrine. I'm just gonna skip these now because we've seen enough of it. We've seen it twice already. And here we are in the Stasis trial. And we get another room. Stasis. Stop the flow of time for an object. Yeah. If you want to read the whole description, it's there. I just want to move along because I already know what they do. So this is how it works. You stop the flow of time for an object. Yeah. And we want to stop it in the right position, like so. And then we can unstop it in order to start loading faster. To start recharging faster, that is. We can stop a boulder if we want. And then we can make our way over here. Oh, just barely made it. Jeez, that boulder just fell. Here we got a Traveler's Shield. It's a better type of shield. And then we also have... Hang on, I think I need to toss a weapon. If you toss a weapon that's about to break, it's gonna break. Yeah, you can't pick it back up. But if you toss a weapon that is not about to break, you can pick it back up if you want. Now, stopping time is cool and all, but how about giving it kinetic energy while it's stopped so we can watch it go? Yeah. If this is not one of the coolest powers they could have thought of, I don't know what is. I love Stasis. It's one of my favorite runes ever created. It's one of my favorite anything ever created in a video game. Now, here I'm gonna show off a little trick that you can do in order to make the game load faster. There's the PIP comparison. What you want to do is skip once the message disappears. You don't have to wait for the thing to start, it has to be when the message disappears. This way it's immediately gonna start loading. I'm not sure why it does that. Perhaps it's because it starts loading when it's... oh, crap, these guys. Sure, the tree branch should be enough. Oh, careful. Careful. Okay. Okay, and okay. Whew, alright. Actually, I don't want this. I want this one. Yay, it's better. So, those are Stalblins, or Stalbokoblins, or Bokoblin Stalfos. I'm not entirely sure. They're basically bones, and you have to kill the head, and... in order to kill the head, it only has 1 HP, so it's really easy to end it. Bye, Boulder! But, yeah, you do have to kill the head. Here we have another Traveler's Bow. If we want to change our bows, we can, you know, do the thing. But for now, the last shrine is right over this way. We have to climb a little bit up. Come over this way. And eventually, as soon as it wants to show up... aha! The temperature is getting dangerously low. What can we do to stop Link from shivering like that? Oh boy, poor boy. We can eat spicy food. Yeah, that makes our cold resistance rise. We now resist cold for a little bit. So that's really helpful. Yeah, we're traversing snow now. So... oh, I see a can. Oh, bummer. It didn't blow things up. Oh, shame. Anyway, that was anticlimactic. Give me 1 second. Okay, I closed the window, so hopefully my babies will stay quiet for the rest of this video. Because I can't record today, I actually have a thing to do. I can't record after today. I should not be recording at all, actually. I should be studying. But no, I wanted to record. I felt like, you know, it's rare those days when I feel like recording something. So, yeah. There's this Spiral Mountain right here. In this location, it's this mount right here. Mount Hylia. Not Mountain Hylia, just Mount Hylia. And we want to climb it. Now, this game is very intuitive in the way it works. Eat spicy food, you resist cold. Put on warm clothes, you resist cold better. Basically, there is a piece of gear that you could have gotten if you had a fish, some meat. It can be either bird meat or regular meat, or the other type of meat, and a fish. So by cooking a spicy pepper, a fish, and a meat of any kind, and showing it to the old guy back in his lodge over that way. Yeah, it's behind the mountain. He would give you an arm doublet. But if you come up here, he's gonna talk to you. There are few things in life filled with as much mystery and wonder as the moments before sunrise. I enjoy gazing out into the world from here. Oh, breathtaking view. This may be the best place to get a full view of the entire Plateau. It's not. It's really not. Did you know about the scope in our Sheikah Slate? I do. We didn't talk to him on the tower, so he's gonna give us the tutorial anyway. Depends on our map, whatever. How do you know? Oh, just a few tricks I've picked up after many years in the wild. You may take my advice or leave it. You picked up tricks about a Sheikah Slate? Go ahead and take a look. Okay, whatever. You did well to make it this far without the proper clothing. Aw, thanks for noticing. Please take this warm doublet as a reward for your tenacity. So, we get the warm doublet anyway, without having to cook a complicated dish, without having to waste time on a dish. So yeah, it's quite fetching. So, cold resistance actually stacks. If you want, you can get 2 levels of cold resistance. And in some parts of the game, you will have to have it. So, you know. Oh, there's a Korok down there. But because we have the spicy food, we don't need the doublet. And because we have the doublet, we don't need the spicy food. But yeah. Also, here's the rock. You can use the Seas to see rocks. Yeah, and you can pick them up while there's the Seized. There we go. This right here is another type of puzzle. You just put the rock in the right place. Also, I believe that tossing things makes for faster travel. I'm not entirely sure. I've never done the comparisons, but yeah. And we get a Korok seed. Yay! Can I center the camera behind me? I can't. There we go. Got it. Also, shield surfing. That's a thing. Yeah, baby. Usually shield surfing will detract from the durability of your shield, but because we're surfing in snow, that doesn't happen. Yeah, we actually get to surf without using up resources in the snow. Also, wet grass works like that, I think. But sand definitely does. So, just fun stuff that you can do to make your game more fun. Now, the final shrine is right up this mount right here. So, let's go ahead and climb it. As I said, you can only have one special effect at once. So if I wanted to get speed up, then I would have to give up my cold resistance food. I do have the warm doublet, so that would not be a problem, but that is something that you have to keep in mind for future areas of the game. This is Kenamut Shrine, and in Kenamut Shrine, we're gonna find the final rune. And the final treasure to get the paraglider. Here we are, the Cryonis trial. Hello. And we get Cryonis, create a pillar of ice from a water surface. Any kind of water surface will enable us to create Cryonis blocks. So we just do this, we can hop on top, we can create up to 3 at once. 3 of them can be active at once. We can create as many as we want. We can also use them to lift up places. So there's that. And as you would expect, because it's a pillar, we can use it to shield ourselves. We can also use it to block our enemies from... Oh. Haha. From retreating too much. And then we can beat them up. From really far away, thanks to this spear that I have. And then I want to switch weapons, just because I can, to this heavy Traveler's Claymore, which allows us to do spin attacks. Yay! We can cancel spin attacks, just to make things a little bit more smooth. But yeah. Also, you can do this to put a block of ice directly beneath you, like so. Just push the down button on the D-pad, and we get another Traveler Spear, but my inventory is full. So let me get rid of this Traveler Spear. I already used it up a little bit, so it flies really far because it's a spear. So, you know, it works a little bit like a javelin. Now, we can use Cryonis to raise this like so, and climb up higher. There we go. Not difficult. It's just simple puzzles, you know, it's the beginning of the game, so of course the puzzles are gonna be simple. Your orphan is Spirit Orb. May the god smile upon you. And there we have it. You have to stop calling me that. We're not that friendly, dude. Anyway, you have acquired all the 4 Spirit Orbs. Yay, it's finally time. Link, he's very serious now. It is finally time for me to tell you everything, but first. Imagine an X on your map, with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Okay. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting shrines, there I will be aiding. Waiting. That was creepy! Don't do that again. Oh, dude. Jeez. Apparently he has magic. That's how he's been traveling. Really well. Really far. And... aha! There we go. Don't swim in cold water because you will lose health very fast, as you just saw. But for now, we just need to imagine an X. So, hang on, let me grab my ruler. Okay. Connecting, I'm getting drift here. Line connecting the shrines. So, a line like this. And a line like this. Okay, the point where the lines meet, where they intersect, that is right here. So let's mark this place, this structure. Can I go to the right? I can't. Weird. Anyway, the closest place is the Shrine of Resurrection, so let's just warp there. And there we go. We're here. Now, leaving this way. Oh, we can see, like, before when we came this way, we were naked. We were buck naked. Wow. But yeah, now we actually have some things. We actually have gear. And we're geared out. So, just puts things into perspective. Anyway, surfing in grass is a little bit more awkward, but as long as you don't surf on the steps, on the stairs, then you should be good. I actually want to jump down here again, because there's yet another treasure that we can get. And no, you can't get the same Korok twice. You can only get it once. Okay, right up here. There's this structure. So let's place down a bomb. Again, be careful because bombs can hurt you. And we get an opal. More selling fodder. Yay! So, this is the place where the lines intersect. The Temple of Temple. And the place where we want to go, actually I believe we can now take care of these guys. Yeah, we have enough reach to where we're very safe. And we have enough attack power to where we can actually deal some nice damage. As you can see, when I don't attack this guy for enough time, he starts regenerating health. That's one of the things in Master Mode. Yeah, enemies regenerate health if you stop attacking them. So, you don't want to stop attacking. You want to unleash a flurry of attacks. There we go. Arrow. And a bundle of arrows. Yay! Oh, also there's a treasure chest right here. What does this have? A traveler's bow. A third traveler's bow. Anyway, the place where we want to go... Oh, that statue is shining. Oh, how pretty. We're going to take a look at that later. It's this ladder right here. If you want to investigate the statue, then the dude is just going to say, hey, It's a place that's you're at the place, so come up here. And then he's gonna ask you to come up here, and then you come up here, and there he is, surrounded by that weird fatuous fire. Huh.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Go on. Here's the paraglider, just as I promised. So it was a test. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliff surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. And with that, we have our mission. Destroy Ganon. We could also choose to seek out Impa, out to the east. We'll see what we do next time. We need some time to process all of this that was just dropped in onto us. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll meet you on the next one. Goodbye.